Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Super2Bit podcast. It's your boy, the Double D, coming at you live for a very special podcast. It is the Ubisoft Forward event. It's happening in a couple of minutes, Sunday night, 9 p.m. And it's basically the conference where Ubisoft shows all their latest games coming up in the next year or so. So it's a very special occasion. We've been hyping it up all week. We're so happy to have you guys here. Speaking of which, welcome Stefan Roots. What's happening, buddy? Ruth Brooks in the house. Raul away, Masekinders. Welcome Marion Lang Forbes as well. Raul's kicking it back. He said, don't forget to claim your free copy of Watch Dogs 2. Very true. By the way, if you guys are watching, if you go to the Ubisoft store right now, you can get a copy of Watch Dogs 2 for free. I think it's only during the conference, so make sure you snag that. But keep our stream open in the background. Don't you dare lose a view for us. Welcome, Jared Lane. Good to have you here, buddy. Come on, Dev. Where's that VIP stream at? It's right here. And to join me for this epic special occasion is none other. This is gonna blow your minds, ladies and gents. I got a surprise guest for you that you did not see coming. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy, the Marksman. What's happening, buddy?
It's me again. Hooray.
Quite expanded right now. How did you get back to the podcast, baby?
They just keep letting me through the door. Like, I don't know, you should really improve your security or something.
I gotta fire the bouncers because this is BS. Regardless, you've made it, so welcome, buddy.
Thanks, man. Good to be here.
I know. Good to have you here. We were going to have a third member of the public join us for this event. We actually did pick a winner. They had to decline because they had work. So what we're going to do, ladies and gents, very importantly, is we have a 200 Rand UberEats voucher that was going to go to the winner who said, listen, I can't join. Unfortunately, I've got a work thing I've got to do. So pass it, pay it forward. So we want to give it to one of you guys randomly at the end of the podcast, 200 Rand UberEats voucher. And basically how you win is by just sticking around, hanging out with us. We're going to decide at the end of the conference what our favorite game is. And if you pick the same game as us, first person to say that's my game at the same time as we do gets the prize. That makes sense.
There's actually two vouchers that we have. So there's two 200 Rand vouchers.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Okay.
We both
I don't have one.
I don't have one. We've got two. Don't worry. Neither of us are getting one. We've got two to give away.
All right. Okay, so we've got two vouchers, so make sure you stick around. We have about a minute, not even 45 seconds left, so let me just welcome everyone to the chat before we jump straight into the conference. Jean-Andre Perkins, the Ubisoft store is currently unavailable. Apparently it's crashing because so many guys are trying to claim that free copy of Watch Dogs 2. Steve's Coombs.
Let's jump in.
Get your libation. Get your cold libation, ladies and gents. Here we go. Ubisoft 2020. What they got for us?
I'm going Far Cry first game.
It looks very Far Cry-esque. No, this is just the introduction. How's the volume there, guys? Can you guys hear the conference okay? Let us know if the volume levels are okay. Welcome, Mohammed Donnie McEwen. Although you can't claim it if you log in. You can't claim if you can't log in. Unfortunately, everyone's got the same idea and they're crashing the servers. It's only free for the next hour and you can keep it forever. Oi, good luck logging in, guys. Like I said, keep a spare tab.
I was trying to log in earlier. It was not working.
Didn't work, yeah. I need a key to this podcast. If you're watching, you should be able to. You don't need a key. You got the key right here. Volume levels, I think, are okay. No one's complained. So we should be good to go. All right, what we got here? Is this the first game reveal?
Isn't this Watch Dogs? Yeah.
Watch Dogs Legion.
Wasn't this supposed to come out a while ago?
Isn't this?
This is where you change people. You can switch between people.
Yeah. You can play as a grandma and stuff like that. Yeah, this is obviously the new Watch Dogs. Yeah, this is obviously not in game.
They said at the top. They said doesn't represent actual gameplay.
Okay. I don't know. I still don't know why they do things like this, especially when they got the world's media watching. They show you some live action. Unless it's one of those things where he runs into the studio, It's a setup.
But there is no studio. It's just all online. It's hey, runs into his webcam. Oops.
Yeah. Jared saying milk that booze, Dave. It's banding, and I saw that, buddy, with immediate effect. Luckily, I'm one of the few guys that saw that coming from a mile away, and I have more than for the next month and a half, 2 months easy. So I hope you guys stocked up as well. Hashtag never again. Okay, so like I said, Neil, I mean, you got everyone watching. You want to play a live action video? Come on, get to the gameplay.
It's not it's not live action. It's pre-recorded.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, like it's a nice CG video.
Volume is low. Raul says pump up the volume.
All right. I don't want it too loud, otherwise you can't hear us. So.
Maybe touch the yellow there. Mitch, let us know if it's just. It mustn't be overbearing. You got to hear us. We're the main attraction. Come on. Conference is second place to us.
Oh, if this game looked like this, it would be the world's best game. But
of course, yeah. I like the art style there. It's got a very cool art style. I like that you can like parkour between buses. Parkour! Mohammed says, make it like. Let me know if the volume is better now, guys. It should be better now. But let us know if give us a thumbs up if it's okily dokily. I need the key to keep out the uninvited guests, bro. Let everyone join. I have a name for your podcast if you don't mind. Super2Bit presents 2 P's in a podcast. Oh wow, I have it. I think we're getting to the payroll, buddy. Yeah. That's genius.
One day we might have a different guest.
Yeah. One day.
I'm not even supposed to be on the podcast. I'm supposed to be in the background.
You're supposed to be producing, and we're supposed to have a special guest. Then we tried to get Jimmy on. He wasn't keen. Tried to get Chloe on. She was too busy. So everyone's just I'm
always available for some reason. I don't know. This is cool, but like it's not showing gameplay, which is never a good thing.
Well, I think we're watching gameplay now. I think.
No, this is gameplay. Still the same.
No, still. I think it's about to transition into gameplay. It's got to be.
Dude, if it looks like this, it's really good.
I think this is gameplay.
No,
this is gameplay.
Yeah,
this is gameplay. 100%. This is 100% gameplay. Yeah. It is. What are you talking about? Look, it looks pretty decent. Guys, are we in agreement that this is in fact gameplay?
This is not gameplay. How's his nose so weird?
Because it's
not gameplay. That's just the end of the video, you crazy person. Wear your glasses on these shows, please.
I don't know forward glasses.
Please.
That looked pretty cool. Let's weigh in. What do you guys think of Watch Dogs Legion? We didn't see too much. I was convinced there was a snippet of gameplay at the end there, but let us know what you thought. Chef Torchwood, hey there. How you both doing today? Not too bad, buddy. Welcome to the Ubisoft Forward event. By the way, guys, if you're just joining us, besides getting yourself a cold libation / beverage, make sure that you give us a share. Anywhere, if you're watching this on Facebook, give us a share there on Facebook. We appreciate every share we get. So share out the podcast. Let's get more people watching with us. Every little share helps. You two are the OGs.
This is gameplay, Dave. Look, you can tell because it looks like gameplay now.
Thank you, Mohammed, by the way. Anyone else joins there, they're the guest. Damn right. Let's have a look. Let's have a looky-loo. What do you think of this, Neil?
Yeah, it's cool. Like, I like the whole possessing people vibe. It's like that game Messiah that came out like a million years ago.
I remember that game, yeah, Messiah. It wasn't it the dark? No, what was it? Messiah.
Yeah, just Messiah.
You played as a little baby,
yeah.
stupid baby. That's about 22 years old, that game.
Not only unique to them, but unique to you as the player.
Similar to Abe's Odyssey as well.
Heroes that you've chosen and invested in. What would I say to fans? I guess I'd say, take care of yourselves, stay safe. Welcome to the Resistance.
Neil's always available because he has to babysit Dave Raul. At least he knows his job.
Yeah.
Welcome, Marco. Menki's in the house. Welcome, buddy.
See, but like that's what I don't like about them showing those CG things, because this looks nowhere near as good as that.
I'm liking the visual style. I think visually it's not too bad at all. Obviously, Ubisoft, they've got like an engine that they use.
Yeah.
And sure, character models are starting to maybe show some cracks, but the open world is quite detailed.
Yeah. It's a cool game. Ain't no doubt about that.
Are you 1080p there, bro?
Yeah.
Solid as a rock. No order in this sizzle, my man.
Everyone safe. What could possibly go wrong?
Yo, guy got a little Liberty backhand there.
Nigel Cass, CEO of Albion.
I think it looks pretty decent, dude. I'm digging the
To establish order.
futuristic surveillance.
Yeah. Just depends on how it plays. Like if it plays well, then it's cool. I'm hoping for some Far Cry 6 action.
He will stop at nothing to
We'll definitely get that. Sheriff saying catch you later. Thank you for joining us, Sheriff. Even though it was brief, make sure you pop us a share on the way out. You biscuit of a man. Thank you so much. Jared Lane, you mean that game Driver 3? What?
Drive parallel lines. You could also like possess people in that. A
Oh,
lot of
wow.
games where you can like do that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Jared was actually our winner, by the way, and he was such a good oak. He's like, no, listen, I can't watch, so well, I'm busy working, so I can't join you guys for the podcast. So you can pass on my UberEats voucher. Jared Lane, ladies and gents, what a legend.
What a gentleman and a scholar.
And a squire.
It's
a bit weird.
It now falls on you to build a resistance.
What was that? Game room, welcome. Good to have you here, Mr. Brown Sauce. How you doing? This is the Ubisoft Forward Conference for those that are just joining us. All the latest games coming from Ubisoft in the next 12 months and a smidge more. I'm liking it, dude. I'm liking the fact that you can. Oh, you took the South African flag.
Yeah.
I'm liking the option to play.
It's so Ubisoft though. It's like here's a giant map. Here's things on the map. Go do the things on the map. Mappy, 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 map.
The formula. I like the variation. It almost reminds you of Saints Row in a way, like the crazy outlander.
What happened to Saints Row, man? Some
That was
new
a good
Saints
game.
Row, dude. Love that game.
But that kind of got a bit overboard eventually.
But it was cool though, man. You became a superhero in the last one.
Oh, when you were president.
Yeah.
That actually was pretty cool. First level, you're skydiving into your penthouse.
Marco Menke is asking how does he enter the 200 Rand giveaway. So, all you have to do, watch with us, decide what we think is going to be the game of the show for us. You write it in the comments. So if you think it's going to be Watch Dogs, you type in Watch Dogs in the comments. Then at the end of the show, me and Dave will have a discussion, a little fight, a little argument. We'll decide what we think is the game of the show. And then the first two guys to pick that will be the guys who win the 200 Rand UberEats voucher.
We made it easy, don't worry.
It's super easy. Just say what game you think we're going to choose. But the secret is you have to watch the whole show.
You gotta stick around. You gotta kick it back with us. Kick back a few libations in the process. Do we have volume button for Neil yet? Hey, Double D. Skalk van der Grijp. Is he too loud, too soft? What's the deal with Neil?
Yeah. Don't look
think-
too loud.
I think let
Pitch
us know if
myself
Neil's
down
too
a little
loud.
bit.
I personally think he's too loud all the time.
It's the only way you get to do the things I need you to do, Dave.
Your voice is so deep.
This is a
Dan
lot of
McGill.
time to spend on
Which is
Watch
great.
Dogs.
I'm happy
It's
to
great,
actually
except
join
if
you
it's a
so much.
1 hour show, that means they've got this and like 2 other games, and that's it.
I'll tell you what I think is coming. Obviously, Far Cry 6 is definitely coming. I think, Neil, and I don't want to jinx it, so I might not say it. Screw it, I'll say it anyway. I think we're gonna get a sneaky peek at a new Splinter Cell game. In fact, I hope. I've been saying this. I was in the
Yeah,
crowd
You've said this every
at
year.
E3. I was in the crowd at E3 at the where was it? The Orpheum Stadium or whatever. And I sat next to Pippa Shabalala, and I was like, Pippa, they're gonna announce a new Splinter Cell. Mark my words. And they did not.
They didn't.
Said,
And
"This is
everyone
the year."
laughed at you. Ha 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 ha.
Pippa shunned me. She bit her thumb at me, and then she never spoke to me again. I don't blame her.
Marco, you can comment at any time. The earliest person to comment, and this is the first game of the evening, so that's the thing. You don't know. You don't know what game's going to be the best. You don't know how many games there are. You have to watch the whole thing.
So bottom line is stick around, hang out, and at the end, basically, once we've seen all the games, we're gonna pick one that we like the most. And if yours is the same,
Yeah.
you might win a 200 Rand UberEats voucher.
Trevor
tell you what
Gerber
else.
throwing some virtual beers. Those are rare these
Thank you.
days.
Thank you, Mr. Trevor. Yeah, don't throw them away. Immediate alcohol lockdown means that you gotta look after those things. Lock ban down. Ban and lock. Go get some snacks. Do it. Check out this old dude just kicking the crap out of someone. That's pretty sweet.
He's a bruiser.
He's a green straight hooligan. Tiny bubbles. Oh, bubbles.
You'd get like murdered if you went to like a football bar because you'd sing the wrong song in the wrong place.
I would blend in, just heavy drinking and just messing. I would be the perfect Green Street. In fact, I missed my calling. I should have been a Green Street hooligan.
It's almost crass to call him a hitman.
I'm liking this
Oh yeah,
game.
Mohammed's saying they're going to reveal the battle royale. So they've already revealed it. It's called Hyper Escape. Looks pretty sweet, but I think they're probably going to say it's like open to public after the show. One of those, you can play it right now.
Yeah, I think that's definitely the case. Did you see that little like John Wick style takedown, dude?
Yeah.
Holy crap, that looks amazing.
Just like anything, yeah.
No, listen, like, one of my biggest gripes about Ubisoft games and a lot of games that do an open world experience is that the close quarters combat is so terrible. This
But, like,
looks amazing.
It looks cool, but is it like one button that you push and that's it? Is there going to be
Probably
any
what
like
it is.
fun around it?
I'll take that over the same stupid, like, elbow him in the face animation that you get in every open world game ever. This looks fantastic.
Ooh, I think
I'm loving the,
Dave's got a favorite already. It does look cool.
Yeah, listen, like, people that know me and watch my streams will know that that's one of my biggest complaints in open world games is that the hand-to-hand gameplay is just forgotten about. No. This is officially on my radar.
October 29th. That's pretty soon.
It's on my radar. What did we think of that, guys? Oh, we had to 1 to 10 it. We got a 1 to 10 rating it.
What do you give it?
I'm gonna give that, dude. That last part really piqued my interest. I'm gonna give it about an 8.
Ooh, I'll give it a 7.
Yeah.
It's not bad. But they're spending so
Let's
much
see what,
time on this. This means they have nothing else.
Dude, we got 45 minutes. We got games coming. I've got Resistance 1, 2, and 3 Sheriff. Really? That's epic, dude.
In video games because
Those are great games. I love them.
Stephen Root's throwing down Far Cry 6's game of the show.
Popped me his cork a bit early there.
Ample opportunities.
Raul saying boo. Get the hell out of here, Raul.
He's upset about Ubisoft still being down.
Please, Raul, can you get some shares in the wild there, bro? Bangalini. I know he's probably shared it out already, but if you haven't, buddy, give us some shares. Anyone who's watching, give us some shares on Facebook. We really appreciate it. Mohammed says there was definitely John Wick style, also picking up on the highly improved CQB combat. Mohammed, it caught my eye, dude, without a doubt. Marco saying, what's the game's name so I can know? That was Watch Dogs Legion on our screen just a few seconds ago.
Still Watch Dogs Legion, technically.
Are we still looking at Watch Dogs Legion? Okay.
Like, that feels so good as somebody
Raul's just raging because he can't get Watch Dogs 2. Keep trying, buddy. Raul gives it a 6. Neo in the house. Is anyone else struggling to log into the account while watching the broadcast?
Yep.
Yeah, so Ubisoft account is down for everyone because apparently you can only claim Watch Dogs 2 for free while the show is on, and it's just crashed their service. Liked and shares. Marlon, much appreciated. This one's on you. Cheers. Okay, they might need to move on now.
Roll a holla.
Okay, I'm done.
I think this is like basically like Smash Bros.
Okay. Oh, that's unfortunate. It's a mobile game.
Yeah. Look at those guys. Did you see how psyched they were? They're like, we don't need alcohol sales. We got this game.
But don't you all have phones? Doesn't everyone have phones? Come on. I don't think Blizzard ain't very covered.
Thank you very much for the like and share, Marlon Lang Forbes.
Marlon Liang Forbes. Thank you. Let's see what else they got. Who wants to weigh in at the guess what the big reveal at the end of the show might be? I know for a fact it's a new game that we haven't seen yet. Weigh in. Let's get the scandal going here, guys. Come on. You guys are too quiet.
Might and Magic. They haven't made one of these games for a while.
Are you a fan of the series?
That's a brand new one coming out right now. I don't know, like I never got into it. It's weird.
Is the audio of the video high enough for you guys? Just let us know. I don't know if we did get the okay on that. Their planning is horrible.
Yeah, don't worry about it, man. Like I don't think if you can get in, awesome. But like, don't be shocked if you can't get in.
Listen, I'm not saying I can see in the future, Neo, but I'm sitting with 5 cases of beer and about 12 bottles of Heart Attack. But let me tell you something. What they're going to do is they're going to get so many complaints. They're going to extend it. They're going to extend it without an inkling of a doubt. They're going to say, sorry, because the servers are down, we're going to give you till whatever time to claim the game. So don't worry. You'll be able to, I'm almost 100% certain they'll extend it. What if it's Splinter Cell, Mohammed? Dude, if it's Splinter Cell, bro. Dude, tickle me pink. I'm going to be so excited. I've been waiting for a new Splinter Cell game. If it's Splinter Cell, Neil.
If this is a multiplayer, a mobile Rainbow Six, I'm going to be very sad.
What are you watching right now?
Yeah.
It looks exactly like that.
Yeah.
It looks like a watered down cartoon version of Rainbow Six.
Yeah.
I'm not digging the art style. And this isn't in game anyway. This is just a pre-rendered trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's even got the same character GIGN with the shield as Rainbow Six.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah. It's like a multiplayer. A mobile.
Maybe it could be. Ugh. But no, if it's going for mobile, I can dig it.
Ooh.
Ambitions in the house, Mohammed. Can you see him? Oh, this now it's.
What is if it's a Splinter Cell mobile game?
No, then I'll just start breaking things. Rainbow Six.
Tom Clancy's release code. App Store, Google Play. It's on your mobile. You all have phones.
Dude, you all have phones.
Suck, dude.
Speaking of Tom Clancy,
dude, that's cool.
Rainbow Six Siege first launched,
more people
and the community has never been stronger. In celebration of this milestone,
Jared's also hoping for Splinter Cell. Yes, it's so way over.
Stephen Roots asking if I'm doing racing tonight. No, I am not. We've been hijacked by the Ubisoft conference, and President Ramaphosa again ruining my life and taking over my stream time.
Yeah. You'll not phased by the alcohol ban at all unless he's just hiding it. He needs time for it to settle in. We'll see how he feels tomorrow.
A game built on a strong
we need Splinter Cell with Michael Ironside as Sam again. I'll buy that. Gave out with anything else. So obviously with Splinter Cell Blacklist, was it the last one they made? Obviously they replaced Iron.
Was Blacklist lost? It was, yeah. That was a cool game, but like everyone hated it.
It was a very cool game. Well, half the reason because they replaced Ironside. But then they did bring him back. Yeah. They did bring him back for the. Damn it! I'm dropping truth bombs. They did bring him back for the Breakpoint expansion that included Sam Fisher. He is still playing the character.
But that last Splinter Cell was almost like the beta version of the Wildlands / Breakpoint Ghost Recon games. Like it had that sort of open worldish vibe to it.
You're right. It did. I actually agree. I thought it was an underrated game, but Conviction was still. Yeah, they did get a lot of flack, but I thought it was fun, eh? I really enjoyed it. I prefer Conviction though.
Yeah, Conviction. A lot of guys also didn't like it. Everyone wants that chaos theory again, which wasn't amazing. Yeah.
It was, but go back and play it. It's slow as balls, dude.
Wasn't Splinter Cell originally a mobile game, anyways? No.
No.
Splinter Cell was on consoles and PC.
Yeah. Jared says stops working. Rainbow News mobile game. A new Rainbow Six mobile game. Siphon Filter says Raul. I don't think Siphon Filter is owned by Ubi.
No, I think it's Konami or Capcom,
Yeah.
I think, owns Siphon Filter.
Now
Wasn't-
60
yeah.
million
Siphon Filter was
players
cool
strong.
though. For PlayStation 1,
Just
it was
getting started.
Yeah.
madness.
that's- So do you want to hear something mind blowing, which you can confirm on Google that is an actual fact?
From the devs that build the
Siphon
game
Filter 1,
to the
yes, came out on
community that plays
PS1,
it.
and then Siphon Filter 2
Thank
came
you.
out on PS2. Then there was a sequel that came out on PS4. Do you know what it was called, Neil?
No.
And this is confirmed. You can
haven't
Google
tried it
this.
yet? Dive into our new
You're like,
Operation
what? A
Steelbook
Siphon Filter
update
game?
available now.
I didn't hear
Take
about that. It
asymmetrical
wasn't
speed
called
for a
Siphon
spin.
Filter, but it was in fact confirmed by the developers who made the original Siphon Filter. They worked on this game as well. That it is in fact a direct sequel to
All
Siphon
right,
Filter 2.
what game is it?
Days Gone.
Days Gone.
Yeah, Google it. Days Gone is
What?
in Siphon Filter 2. There's a virus that they're trying to stop
Yeah.
from spreading, and then obviously Days Gone is the sequel.
Quite a nerd, Dave.
Well, you're a nerd. what? We're both nerds. That's why we
Yeah.
do this podcast, because no one else is doing it with us.
So this is the battle royale game.
It's not supposed to be there.
Oh, okay, let's take a look.
Let me get you
Hyper
all up to speed.
Escape.
About 30 years ago, everything that we feared about our future started to come true. We made some good decisions. We made some bad decisions. Actually,
Once
we
again,
made a
just-
lot of bad decisions.
CG at this
So,
point.
here we are.
Or is
This
it
game looks
in-game?
fun though, because it's quite quick and it's sort of arena shooter style, like Quake-ish. It's like
Yeah.
if they made a Quake 3 arena
People at Prisma
battle royale.
changed everything.
That's not too bad.
They gave everyone a way
Look at the
out.
art style.
The Hyperscape. In the Hyperscape, the biggest draw by far is
Dig in
Crown
the art
Rush.
style.
This is where anyone can become someone.
I want to see gameplay though.
You can watch it like live now. So many streamers have been playing it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You think it's got enough potential to be
Eh.
the next BR?
No, I don't think it'll be the next, but it might get like a niche, a bit like Rainbow Six.
Yeah.
It like builds its own little thing because it has like, you know, energy weapons and more faster
I-
killing and that kind of stuff.
I like the verticality side of it. You know. That's
Yeah, and you get like special powers. You turn into like a bouncing ball and have shields and stuff. It's weird.
You see, this I could get behind, but a game like Valorant.
Yeah,
Easy
Valorant,
Strange things can
the
happen.
slowest
Yeah.
game. Let's play slow pudding the game.
Yeah, they should have called it Custard Slodger.
Disappearing from
What a slodgered custard! Whoa! Custard slodger.
Raul's throwing some truth bombs here, saying Siphon Filter 3 was released in 2001.
Hold on. Well, then it's the sequel to Siphon Filter 3. Hold on, let me get a Google going.
Some
I
of
know
us,
what I'm talking about.
and
Hold on,
for
let me get
others,
a Google.
a new way altogether.
Then it's
I
the
like the
sequel to
art
Siphon-
style of this
That's what
game.
brings us to
Always like the art style of Ubisoft games.
to the Hyperscape.
Yeah. Dude, like the one thing I've always said about Ubisoft games is that they've refined their formula
And they
over
polish.
so many, and they polished, dude. So
Yeah.
whatever, whether you're buying a Far Cry, whether you're buying a Watch Dogs, whether you're buying Assassin's Creed, whatever you're buying is going to be a polished experience that's fully like realized. It's going to be a good game. It's going to be 20 or 30 hours. It's going to be, you're never going to buy it and say, whoa, this is a doozy. This is a Valorant. You know what I'm saying? That's never going to happen.
Yeah. So this game is Hyperscape, the battle royale game. Jared Lane saying this is aiming at streamers. Think Fortnite. Could be. It's a lot less kiddie than Fortnite. Oh,
Yeah.
Fortnite.
Ugh.
I watched that ninja stream on YouTube and I like lost my mind watching them play Fortnite.
Is he still playing Fortnite?
Yeah. That's his money, bro.
When you make that much money,
This game's so bad though.
so bad, bro.
Can't get over it. How bad it is. Someone's gonna figure out the replacement for it, and it's gonna be amazing.
This could be it.
I love a Ubisoft conference as well because it's like we need a French guy only speaking French with no subtitles. Let's go.
Jared saying, yeah, aiming at streamers. Isn't Valorant like CSGO? I think they're trying to get it to go
It's
after the
just so
CSGO market.
slow.
But they missed
so
the mark, in my opinion.
boring. And
my
also it
opinion.
installs malware on your computer, so that's cool.
Oh, that's fantastic. Tell us the name of each game trailer, please, Marco. So this is
Hyperscape.
Hyperscape. Ninja will never stop playing Fortnite. Neo, dude, that guy gets such ridiculous paychecks. I don't think if I was him, I'd never stop playing it. Dude, I think he made over 100 million.
$13 million
He made over
a year.
he made $500 million rand. In a year. Dude. And that's just from like what we know about. That's like excluding exclusive sponsorship deals. Oh my word. Cheese and rice, dude. Cheese and rice.
I want to play this game. I watched some of the streamers playing and it looks pretty sweet.
No, I'll give
different.
this a go.
It looks
Is it
very
free to play?
Apexy though. Yeah, of course it's free to play. Can't pay for a battle royale. Only PUBG could do that.
Yeah, dude, I'm definitely gonna give this a go, dude. Like you said, it does remind me a bit of Apex.
I'm enjoying Apex again too.
You
Go
are.
with oh,
You are.
That is cool.
Out of the blue.
oh,
It's a good game.
oh,
Yeah, this doesn't look too bad. I'll definitely check this out, dude.
oh.
I like the fast pace.
And like you turn into like a weird like digital ghost that like can run around. It's got like the whole respawn mechanic and all of that stuff. And you can check the verticality is like pretty sweet.
Yeah, the like big jumps. I like that. It's available right now.
Oh, I thought, yeah, open beta July 12th.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought that's what they were gonna do because it was a closed beta until now.
Yeah, only a couple of streamers had it. Just got into the Uplay store. Nice, Raul. Grab your copy of Watch Dogs 2, you biscuit. Lol, Ubisoft support is also not working, Mohammed. I think they got a bajillion complaints already. So like I said, they're definitely going to extend it. He can't retire now if he wants to actually. He can retire now if he wants to actually give him a shot. Absolutely, Neo. Comfortably, buddy. They could retire so comfortably. PUBG Mobile is insanely huge, Mohammed. It is, dude, especially in Asia. It's so massively big. However, I could never play PUBG on mobile. I think I'd lose my mind. But I understand why it's popular there. You know,
Kind of weird though because Fortnite's on mobile as well, but I think Fortnite on a mobile must be very difficult.
Yeah.
Would this person actually like this?
What are they talking about here? The character design.
Enjoy the type of tattoos that we're putting on.
Hello, I'm
Will they actually
French
like
Ubisoft
to
person.
be in this
Hi.
body?
Would you like a crepe?
To produce new content for these characters. So we're hoping some of our
What is obviously the Ubisoft have a big branch in France. I should know this. I've been there,
Yeah.
but like they've got one in the UK as well.
Yeah, they got one in Montreal in Canada. They got a huge studio there. I think they got an American studio. They're massive. Ubisoft is. What I like about them is that they're like, okay, we're gonna make games, and just like go all out at making games. They don't do like sports games. They don't do whatever. They're like, people want open world.
Yeah,
Oh,
but like
it's
I
Phil
said,
Spencer.
oh, I had a beer with Phil Spencer at the Xbox After Party E3, like I think 3 years ago, and he's such a cool dude. Apparently he's got family in Neisner, and he said he comes out to South Africa every once in a while.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I remember seeing him in the street at E3.
Oh, yeah. I forgot that we even went to E3. Jeez, dude, we've been around the block.
Like you've never seen before.
He's a cool guy.
Has a unique ability to create
Blinks a lot though. It's
Yeah.
like I rolled too tight at Y at the moment. I'm a little stoned. I forgot I have to be on a Zoom call now. Damn it.
I love the time I've spent
Bro, that's some sweet,
Like, I don't
sweet
know.
kush that I just had, bro.
I don't know if I'm allowed to put cocaine in my coffee. Or is it I'm allowed to do coffee before cocaine? I don't know.
You've been waiting to hear more about this game since it was
Dave, you should give PUBG Mobile a go. It's actually pretty cool. Yeah, really? Because you said it, I might actually like give it a go. Purely because you said it. I trust Neo's judgment. But yeah, you can play PUBG Mobile on PC as well as Call of Duty Mobile. But why would you do? Why would you do that if you could just play Call of Duty or PUBG on PC?
Yeah.
Better controls.
Is
Valhalla. Let's have a look at this.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla. This looks pretty cool. It almost looks like Skyrim slash Assassin's Creed.
I mean, obviously, God of War was like my game of the year 2018, so this is very much. I love the.
I hope the combat's good though. But the last two Assassin's Creed have had really good combat. So.
Yeah, and I think
they've really actually updated
there. They say I saw that 30 minutes of leaked gameplay, and it looks like they really have tried to improve the combat. And apparently, they actually went to live as Vikings.
Yeah.
We have so much money, Ubisoft. So what? We make Viking games.
Drunk
What
in the
we do?
fjords.
We go live as Viking while getting big salary. We lived as Viking for 2 years.
This moment.
That's amazing.
Most likely the Vikings.
So that's how they capture the essence.
You need to see this land of opportunity.
I want to work for Ubisoft
and
now.
This is exactly the feeling.
No, I want to work for Noble Chairs.
I must say though, like.
They're amazing.
What I like about all of these online things, you don't have any of those awkward cringe like presentations. Because obviously, like this is all pre-recorded, so they're like, no, you can't make this terrible joke that no one laughs at. So cut that out. Say this, and then it's a lot better. So it just comes. I think like E3's dead. Like why spend all that money at E3 when you can do this and get like how many viewers do they have? I can't tell. How many viewers have they got on their stream?
Probably a lot. Probably a lot.
Yeah.
Neo's out. Neo, thank you so much for popping in, buddy. Make sure you get us the share on the way out. You best get. Thank you, buddy. Have a good one. Enjoy growing the empire, man. Have you seen Devolver Digital's new game where you basically go to E3? Obviously, it's all locked up, and you've got to like sneak in and just explore an empty E3 and avoid security. It's like
Devolver, man.
It's like it plays like Alien, apparently.
That's pretty sweet. Those oaks come up like they're not the best games, but they're always interesting.
Vikings were not only fighting face to face; they were
Mohammed saying they have 100 million players a month, and COG Mobile is second at the moment. Jeez, we need to start streaming some PUBG Mobile, Neil.
Of combat that you can imagine.
That's your area, dude. I do the racing games.
I might have to look into it, dude.
I
might have to look into it.
Gory.
We are very happy to finally be able
Marcus saying I like a game with a good starting introduction and gives you that feeling. Yes, a good like intro to a game can do a lot. Like, you know, even just like keep you going to the end just because you were so like one game that did that for me where the intro captivated me so much, even though the story wasn't that great. I had to play to the end. Was Metal Gear Solid 4.
In Assassin's Creed,
that intro blew my mind with the geckos. Oh, dude. I think I was 16 at the time. And
it influenced you.
Dude, that was like the coolest intro to a game I've ever played, dude. Wars changed.
Best intro ever still. The thing that's gonna like live with me until I die is that BioShock.
Oh yeah.
Oh dude, that was next gen. No other thing will ever come close to that.
I remember that. Oh, we've got gameplay here. Some sea traversal. Okay, so obviously similar to the sailing mechanics they used in some of the So they're obviously doing a little raid and pillage here, as one does as a Viking. They've kept that brutality factor.
Looks very framey, whatever they're running on.
Your crew will assist you on all your raids.
Framey doesn't look 60. No, it looks like 30.
Seeing some.
It could just be the stream.
Maybe.
Jeez.
Whatever riches and resources you pillage may be used to develop your.
Look, Dave, actual gameplay, Jared. I know, dude. Stop traffic. Can you believe it?
See, this is the one thing though that like I'm like sometimes they add too much stuff to a game that I don't want to do. Like I don't care about building a settlement. I want to go and raid, pillage, and do all that stuff. That's like what killed Fallout 4 for me. It's like I didn't want to build a settlement. I wanted to go and explore.
No, I hear you. It's sometimes, when they kind of do that,
Yeah.
they lose focus, and like some of the other parts of the
Yeah.
game lack polish because of it.
Yeah.
To their advantage, including the bodies of fallen
I'm digging this. I'm digging the environments, though, dude.
Yeah. No, it looks.
Location.
Dude, these games are like top notch. Like even a bad Assassin's Creed game is still a good game.
Yeah.
combat abilities. Snare them with a
I'm loving the. Oh, dude, it's way more brutal than
Oh yeah.
the previous one. I've seen like 3 decapitations already.
The new stuns.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
At a distance, or finish them off.
No, dude, the combat looks awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Mohammed's saying these 2 characters you can play as. Did you guys notice that? You're talking about an AC? Yeah, yeah.
There's a guy with a girl.
The goal, just like Odyssey. Problem with new age games is that they will never be as brutal as the 90s or 2000 games. Raul, it's funny you say that. I actually played Blood.
The original Blood.
Well, they remastered it. It's called Blood. Fresh Supply.
Oh yeah.
Dude, it was pretty brutal, but like obviously not nearly.
But it's
as,
like comedically brutal. It's like
like
Last of Us 2 is way brutal.
Last of Us 2 is just metaphor.
I love this in Assassin's Creed. It's like everyone get in a crowd of 4 quickly.
Yeah.
Put on your hoods. No one will know.
Everyone just so you stab that man quickly, blend into this crowd of 4. Play the.
Luckily, there's a safety haystack just hiding over here.
If you play the flute as part of that band, they'll never know that you just stabbed that guy in broad daylight.
Well, it's better than Red Dead Redemption 2, where it's like, oh, you've broken every law, and then like you just immediately murdered all the time. The entire town knows you like accidentally ran over someone with your horse, and you're just public enemy #1 in the whole Wild West.
Constantly being hunted. This dude, I look at the mystical characters. Like there was a big dire wolf you had to take down.
Yeah, there's some mysticism stuff going on in this game. Syndicate was a poo Assassin's Creed game. I disagree. Syndicate was pretty cool, man.
Which one was that again?
That was the London one.
Yeah, I also didn't enjoy that one. For me, people think I'm crazy. Like,
I know what you're gonna say, you dumbass.
Assassin's Creed 3.
Yeah.
I thought it was cool.
It wasn't bad. It just ran like terribly.
Oh, dude, look at that mountain traversal.
Yeah, and there's some Norse gods.
I'm digging that they brought in a bit of the
mysticism,
mysticism and mythology and stuff like that, because that's what makes God of War so great. And there's a lot of that to build up on. So like, yeah, I'm digging this, dude. Oh wow, they've taken a little no doubt Mortal Kombat spot. I wonder if that was an X-ray kill on a high value target that you get to do now.
That'd be
like,
pretty.
Just like that would be pretty cool.
Yeah, this game looks pretty sweet. I'd give
Not
that
bad
an 8 out of 10.
For me, that looks more interesting than Odyssey. Way more interesting. I'm gonna give that an 8.5. What do you guys think?
Yeah, problem with Odyssey was that everyone knows like Roman Greek mythology. Like it's been done a lot. Where Vikings are cool.
Vikings, yeah, you can do more. What do you guys think? I'm giving it 8.5. Neil, 8.
We're supposed to wrap it up today, but before we go, our CEO,
And that's to my point, dude. Like Ubisoft games are always.
They've only had like 5 games on here.
I hope you will
That's Yves Guillemont.
Hello, I've just come off my yacht.
Dude, he is a moccasin wearing yacht man, this guy.
My PA should have woken me up after 20 minutes in the sun. I was obviously tanning nude, and she forgot about me, and now I look like leather shoe. Anyway, welcome to conference.
Danny McEwen coming in with some hot news. Everyone will be able to claim the rewards till a certain date. So.
Alright, what did I say, Neil?
Is this Splinter Cell? Is this Splinter Cell? No, it's not Splinter Cell.
Wait. Far Cry 6, but we knew about Far Cry 6. This can't be the final game. No, there's time for one more. Come on.
This is like one more thing.
You've got to end on No, there's more. There's more than Far Cry. I know for a fact there's more than Far Cry. There's one more after this. Secrets. I know
This
secrets.
isn't Far Cry, is it?
This is totally Far Cry. Raul gives it 11. Oh, Raul. Yeah, dude, it also tickled me pink, buddy. Me and Raul have very similar taste.
Do you know
look
anything about
fantastic
Far Cry
so far.
6?
Just who the bad guy is. The guy from Breaking Bad, apparently. Graphics look fantastic, according to Mohammed.
Which guy?
I've never watched
Bryan
Breaking
Cranston?
Bad. No, apparently well, you'll see him now on the thing. I never watched Breaking Bad. But
Carlos, the guy who owned the chicken place. That guy was cool.
he's like, I think he's like a Mexican cartel leader or something.
No, it could be that guy. What's his name? Yeah, it is him.
Yeah, I
it's
don't know what. You watched the series, eh?
Yeah, dude. What, Breaking Bad? Oof.
Yeah.
Heavy.
No, I watched the first season, but I watched Ozark. For me, Ozark is like the best series I've ever seen. Mohammed giving it a 9. Love Assassin's Creed. Oh, Assassin's Creed getting some seriously high scores here, guys. This is Rev, Mohammed. I think this is Far Cry 6, without a doubt. This is definitely Far Cry 6, guys. No doubty.
Is this all they're gonna show though? That's gonna annoy me.
No, they're gonna show some gameplay.
When's this coming out? End of the year? Early next year?
This will be February next year.
Yeah, it's always early. Far Cry 6. Dude, Far Cry's always cool. I love Far Cry.
Far Cry 5 was phenomenal, dude.
Far Cry
I said,
4 was also. Far Cry 3 was also. They were all good.
Yeah, for me, like I preferred 5 over 4. Is this? Yeah, this is still Far Cry. They've gone to like that whole Mexican cartel, which is quite a cool place to explore the underground and all that sort of stuff.
This guy was a bad guy.
We're like a Mexican cartel guy.
Yeah, dude, he's like the main bad guy in Breaking Bad.
One thing I've got to give Far Cry kudos for is they've always had such good bad guys in their games. From Voss, Far Cry 3 to Pagan Min, Far Cry 4. They've had such great bad guys. And 5 was obviously the father. Joseph Seed.
I've actually got his little book of faith over here.
I actually had like 15 copies.
I think you gave me one.
I was trying to hand them out, and it's like people thought I was in a cult. I'm like,
dude, it does look like a cult, bro.
Yeah, they're like, no, dude. I'm like, dude, take this little Bible.
Oh,
yeah, you actually got the little. You kept it. This guy.
That's pretty sweet.
Rahul saying Assassin's Creed Valhalla is my game, and I'm definitely agreeing with him. Theory, little kid is Voss. Ooh, Jared coming in with a hot fan fiction theory.
Could be, because this set looks like it's set in like the 50s/60s and
little
not
kid
Cuba.
Is Voss. But hold on. Hold on.
If you only want to save them from themselves.
Hold on. Little kid's a girl. It was a dude.
It's a little. I think that's a dude, maybe.
Everything you say, do, believe.
I thought it was a little. I'm so confused.
Wear your glasses next time, bro.
You tell me. You tell me what your Alvin eyes see. Danny McEwen, enjoy the rest of the stream, folks. Gotta head out. A lot of upset customers to deal with tomorrow. Don't worry, Danny McEwen. Just make sure you give us a share on the way out there, laddie. Bless your cotton socks, buddy. Thank you so much for joining us, buddy. I don't know why I speak Irish. Every time I see your name, I just channel an Irish person. Bear with me. Marlon also jumping on AC Valhalla, saying it's his favorite of the show so far. It's hard not to agree. It's definitely a stronger showing than Watch Dogs, in my opinion. Kid has same scar on his eyebrow. Kid, wow. Jared coming with this hot theory that holds weight.
Because our country is like this grenade.
Yeah, now that he says it, there's actually a bit of resemblance.
Our people.
Eh?
And you must clutch them.
Marlon says he thinks it's a dude. If it is a dude, then it could be Voss. I think Jared might be onto something. Yeah. Yo, that's a massive spoiler. Obviously, might not be true. If it is true, that's
Thanks,
probably
Dave. So good at the,
that's probably the big twist reveal.
Yeah.
It's probably like his second name. They call him like Timmy. Then right at the end, they're like, Timmy, what's your name for this document? He's like, my name's Timmy Voss. Bobby Blah. They're like, oh, there it is.
0218 21.
It is. They've got very good cinematics, Ubisoft. It almost feels like you're watching a movie. There's one more reveal, ladies and gents. I know this for a fact. What's it gonna be? Split us all. Come on.
No, I just said they're wrapping it up.
Today, we've seen the next generation of
No,
Assassin's Creed.
they trying to bait and switch you. They're trying to bait and switch you.
They spent all that time on the damn freaking.
There's 11 minutes left. They got enough time for a 3-minute iron side. Something like just kind of 3 lights appear from the darkness. Get you winning, huh?
Thanks for joining us.
Just a
Oh,
good
that's
thing.
the end of that.
No. Oh yes. Oh wait.
This is just.
Valhalla looks insane. They got to show you. I know for a fact there's another game.
My name is Yusuf McGee.
Yeah, that's the end of this. This is the close.
No, there's another. No, there's another game.
No, there's not. This is the end.
Yeah,
You were wrong again, Dave. Wrong again.
Dude.
Wrong again.
We'll see. We'll see who's gonna.
Dude, this is the post show. If you could hear the audio, he just said this is the post show.
We're setting up here for what looks like an epic encounter.
We'll see.
Tell us exactly what's going on here.
Yeah, so here we're midway through the quest.
This is new gameplay.
For UB Forward. Here we're looking at the.
We haven't seen this gameplay before.
Don't try to distract from your lies from earlier.
No. We still got 10 minutes.
This is the post
Graphics
show,
on
bro.
Far Cry is good. No, we're at 10 minutes, buddy. Far Cry does have very good graphics, but that was a cinematic. Obviously, we haven't seen gameplay just yet. Not a problem. I feel the same way about that surname. Daddy McEwen. It's okay, laddie. Don't you want a piece of land of your own? Come on. What's the character's name? From Far and Away with Nicole Kidman.
I haven't watched Far Away. The only guy I know.
Have you not seen it? You gotta watch that movie. It's on Netflix. You gotta watch it. What's her name? Hold on. Come on. I gotta Google it. Dear America, learn to write a date. It's very true. I hate the way they write their date. Game's coming out. Game's coming out 17th of February. But that was. No, it's like 11th of February. That was 3 months ago. What? I need to see a newspaper. What day are we in? Because obviously they write month then date. How do you know? Date then month.
No.
How does it work?
Yeah, they do month, day, year. We do day, month.
This is new gameplay, dude.
I know, but this is also the end of the show, so
that's what they want you to believe.
There's no.
What's her name? Nicole Kidman. Hold on.
All right, should we decide?
No, we're not wrapping up because there's more coming.
There's not more coming. This is the end of the show.
And finally, it's revealed that our Elderman, our ally Oswald, is still alive, and Ruid has him captured.
Like they're going through a whole mission here. This isn't part of the show.
Hold on a sec. Shannon! Don't you want a piece of land of your own,
Are we still on this joke? I don't know.
I had to. It was tearing me apart.
Right. So, game
okay,
of the show, not.
So the next move for Eivor
not Splinter Cell again. 3
you're
years in a
like
row, you're wrong.
You're gonna feel like a
3
tick if they
years,
still announce
Dave.
it again. It's an hour-long conference. There's 9 minutes left.
No,
They're
but
still gonna announce
they
something.
already, like, if you heard the audio, they were like, welcome to the after show.
All right, fine. Ladies and gents, I want you guys to weigh in what you think the game of the show for the 2020 Ubisoft Forward is. I want you guys to start cracking in the comments. Obviously, we saw a lot of games. Just to recap, we saw Watch Dogs Legion?
on either Ruid
Watch
or
Dogs
Evolve.
Legion.
And so you can
We
play
obviously
this a
saw
little bit more
Far Cry 6.
strategically
We saw
with
Assassin's
different
Creed
tools.
Valhalla.
Saw
We
Hyperscape.
also saw Hyperscape. Did I miss anything?
Rainbow Six Mobile.
But we don't-
Brawlhalla Mobile.
Okay, all right, fair enough. We can put those in there. So
Was there anything
I want
else?
you
Was that
guys.
it? A little bit of Rainbow Six Siege.
Having one opponent less than
Yeah.
makes for a good
Yeah,
strategy.
maybe. I want you guys to weigh in what you guys think your game of the show was. Okay, and like we said earlier, guys that guess the same game of the show as us, the first and quickest to respond. As of now, we'll win a 200 Rand UberEats voucher, which is fantastic. Who doesn't like a free couple of pizzas? You can get a couple of burgers on that as well. That's free food, Neil. Yeah.
It's
I'll take
200
that,
bucks, bro.
buddy. 200s, count me in.
Yeah.
So let me start to peruse the comments, and let's have a looky here. As much as you were certain of the last podcast, right? Jimmy 2.0, welcome, buddy. I guess your favorite of the show is the first video you watched, which was Watch Dogs Legend Marco. Ooh.
Legion.
Wow. Legion. This is Cyberpunk all over again, Jimmy. The game of the show would be Far Cry 6, Dave, Watch Dogs. Would be Far Cry 6. Dave saying Watch Dogs, Neil saying comment section, Jared Lane speaking riddles. Marlon taking Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Muhammad saying Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Jared saying yes, my game of the show is best in cinematic. Jared. Chin Judge, it's my boy, the Judge, man. Sup, how you doing, buddy? You joining us just in time to vote for the best game of the Ubisoft Forward show. So drop us your, unless you missed it, which is shame on you, Tien. Then you gotta go watch the replay, buddy. We're giving away a 200 Rand UberEats meal voucher to someone that has the same answer as us. This is Neil's crazy theory, because I'm like, but Neil, what if we disagree? And he's like, don't worry, we'll figure it out. I'm like, okay.
All right, Dave.
So hold on, Jared is saying Siege is just a love note to the community. I agree. I think they just wanted to give some love to the mobile players. I already said AC Valhalla. Neil, what's your game of the show, buddy?
It would have to be this game right here, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. It's the only game that actually stood out for me that looks really cool, even though it's just more Assassin's Creed.
What stood out to you?
Graphics, fighting style, and just the whole setting and like the mysticism and all of that stuff. I think it's really cool.
Okay. Assassin's Creed Valhalla is Neil's game of the show.
What's yours?
So Neil, well, it's for me, it's a pretty easy decision, and for similar reasons as to what you just said, it's got to be the Splinter Cell game they're going to reveal now, because I know it's coming. I know it's coming. If Neil would just said it's already started, let's reveal Splinter Cell in the next 2 minutes, because I know it's coming.
You got 5 minutes, but since it's not coming.
If it doesn't come,
what's your second favorite game of the year?
My second favorite game of the show has to be Assassin's Creed Valhalla. It does look exceptional.
Yeah.
I'm loving the brutality, like the fact that it's just like one decap after another decap. I'm all into, you know me. I like my and I love the period it's set in. God of War was my game of the year 2018, and this kind of feels like almost like a love note to God of War.
Yeah.
So let's have a look here. Tien saying, sorry man, I was getting stick kills on COD. Oh really? So you're the guy that keeps beating me to death with the stick on Rust, you SOB? It's okay, now that I know it's you, it's fine. I won't swear and wake up my house anymore. Okay, so let's have a look, guys. So it's AC Valhalla from myself, AC Valhalla from Neil, which means we have, correct me if I'm wrong, Neil, 2
Yeah, we got
vouchers
2 UberEats vouchers to give away.
worth 200 apiece. Correct?
Yeah.
All right. That's enough for a king's banquet. All right, so let's have a look here. Looking at the chat, and I've got Neil here to verify. You're my, what's that company that always does the verification?
PricewaterhouseCoopers.
Neil's my personal PricewaterhouseCoopers. And the first person to say the same game that we called as game of the show was none other than Neil's gonna verify it as well. That's a drum roll. Jared, we're so close. He had it in the grass with his fingers. Said, Jared, you let it go. You SOB. You picked a game that only showed a cinematic. Marlon Forbes coming in with AC Valhalla.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
By Mohammed Kazi with AC Valhalla as well.
I'm happy to verify those two as the winners. We will send you guys.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna get your vouchers. We'll PM them to you over.
We'll PM them to you.
We'll PM them over Facebook Messenger to you.
Digital codes.
Yeah, they're digital codes. You type them into the app, you get them. Or you can pass it on to a friend, whatever you want to do. They're your codes. You guys can have yourself a good time. $200, dude, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
That's a couple of burgers, some fries.
What would you buy with the 200 Rand UberEats?
Maybe Rockamama's mushroom Swiss burger and some chippies.
Ooh, I didn't even know Rockamama's was on UberEats. That's amazing. What the hell? I've been wasting my time on other burgers.
Last night actually, so it was pretty good.
Was it good?
Yeah.
Really? For me, like Steers is still the best burger takeaway, but maybe I'm branched out. But that's the least we could do for you guys for hanging out with us and all the shares. And like I say, if you haven't given us a share, please give us a share now, even after the fact. We appreciate every share on Facebook we get. So share out the podcast to everyone that joined us, because I think, Neil, we may be at the end of the show.
Oh, really? Do you think so? But what about Assassin's Creed? I mean, not Assassin's Creed. Splinter Cell.
I think they're going to reveal it separately. That's how big of a deal it is. So maybe tomorrow, next day. Why did they reveal it? But AC Valhalla, it's the game you're watching on your screen right now, and as you can see, dude, the game looks pretty damn freaking amazing. Game of the show, easily. Jared Lang saying, T and Judge World, you were shooting trees. Oh, because he's trying to get the stick achievements. I gotta go with AC Valhalla since my nick is Odin. Raul! I knew you would go AC Valhalla. You're a little late to the party. We got our winners. Guys, well done. Thank you for joining us. I hope you enjoyed the Ubisoft Forward experience. Big ups to the guys at Ubisoft as well as Prima Interactive. They're the ones that hooked us up with the UberEats vouchers. So and obviously they gave us the heads up on the stream and everything. So we wouldn't even be sitting here giving away banquets, King's bounties, if it wasn't for Ubisoft and Prima Interactive. So big ups to those guys for hooking us up. Big ups to my partner in crime. Of course, you guys know him by now. It's the Marksman.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Can't wait to see Splinter Cell once you turn the stream off.
I can't wait to swear at you after that. But once again, thank you guys. Get those shares out on the wild. Enjoy the rest of your Sundays. It is the end of the week. New week begins. We got a lot of cool streams happening. Chloe should be back this week as well on stream, so look out for that. Good to have her back. Much love to you guys. Seriously, I enjoyed that. And actually, Neil, I know AC Valhalla is the game of the show, but I gotta say that I'm very excited for Legion. I'm gonna go look at that gameplay again because that tickled me pink. So Ubisoft, well done. Good conference.
That was good. It was good. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Dave will see you on Wednesday. Cheers. Bye.
Stay sexy.
Bye-bye.
Flip!